Hey, Lo-Ryders and Internet family. It's me, Lois, and I'm here to talk to you guys about Zachary Luther Taylor from Sistas and the spinoff of Zatima. Okay, and also Renee Hayslett on Sistas and the spinoff of Zatima. Okay, so in regards to Zachary Luther Taylor, first of all, I'm so sick of everybody on the team of treating Zac like he's a damn criminal. He gets mad all the time. He walks around beating up people, so forth and so on. If anybody got beat up by Zac, they deserve to get their ass beat. Let's just be real clear about that, okay? He doesn't just go around beating people. Okay? We all know that Zac had a record, but let's remember, okay, people, that when Sistas first originally started, Zac was out of jail over 3 years. He was in a relationship with Karen, okay? So he had did his time. He did what he needed to do. He was no longer on probation or parole or whatever you call it at that time, okay? So there was no record. Okay, second of all, we know that Zac got arrested falsely because Hayden is what I call him, planted some drugs in his car to get him arrested, but Fatima made him drop the charges. Of course, Fatima went crazy. Nobody looked at it twice because Fatima's taking care of her man, boopity boppity bam, blah, 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 blah. I'm okay with Fatima being a ride or die, carrying Pow-pow and all that other good stuff. You know, and all these comments are alleged, and in my opinion, with some actual and factual, with lots of actual and factual. Okay, and then we have Karen that had Zachary arrested for stealing her credit card and come to find out it was a customer that did it. Okay? And then he beat the crap out of Hayden. He went to jail, and that's when he found out that he had a child, unbeknownst to him, okay, who was about 3 years old. Okay, his name is Michael. Hey, Michael. Okay? So then they basically told him he was put back on probation because of the child support obligation, okay? And a lot of people seem to have forgotten that. However, Zac cleared up that child support obligation that he didn't even know about, okay? Did all the DNA testing and everything he needed to do to find out that Michael was his child. Okay, just playing devil's advocate here. If Zac was such a criminal and would be able to go back to jail at the drop of a hat, even if he sneezed, why would the courts allow him to have full custody of his son? I need somebody to explain that to me like I'm two, okay? I need y'all to explain that to me like I'm two. It's like y'all keep putting this criminal record on Zachary, and Zachary is not a criminal. I'm also a little mad at Tyler Perry. Yes, you, Tyler, because you let us watch Zac blossom, flourish, and get his own spinoff, only for it to make it seem like he's still a damn criminal. And I remember when you did that show, that after show, and you said Zac did nothing illegal. That's the only thing I remember from that show. I know it's in the universe out there, and people could go back and see it when you did those 2 after shows after the season of Sistas, okay? You said Zac did nothing illegal when he made that investment with the stocks and everything, okay? So if Zac did nothing illegal and he hasn't been in trouble in over 3 years, so let's be clear, it's been more than 3 years now, because you know him and Fatima done been together more than a year or so. Come on now, him and Karen was together over 3 years. We're talking 4 to 5 years now, okay? About 4 to 5 years. Let's just go ahead and say 4 years, okay? And Zac has been cleaner than the Board of Health. Now, all of a sudden, we get to Zatima season 3, and he's a fucking criminal because he wants to beat his brother's ass, and everybody thinks that he killed him. Why don't we get the facts first before we start putting out information that's not true? Okay, I need somebody to explain to me, why is it okay for Zac to be reverted back to a criminal when he's supposed to be blossoming into this successful businessman, but y'all keep trying to take him back to the streets? I don't understand that. How was he able to adopt his child and get full custody if he had this criminal record? Yes, he has a previous record, but I don't think he has a record, okay? That's all I'm saying. I just want somebody to look into this for me, because I'm hearing all this stuff about everybody's protecting Zac, Nate, and I can't stand Nate, y'all. That he's from Zatima. And Tony and Fatima protecting him because he has a record. Y'all are getting on my nerves. If he ain't on parole and he ain't on probation, why does he have a record? I just don't get that. I really don't understand how this is working. How could he be not on parole and then put back on parole because he had a child support obligation that he didn't know he had, but he cleared the child support obligation, made everything good, then did the right thing, went to classes, did everything he needed to do to get full custody of his child. He gets his child and now y'all got him going back again. It's like every time Zac takes one step forward, y'all throw him five steps back. I'm not understanding that. I'm a little confusion. I need somebody, including Tyler Perry, to explain it to me why this is happening to Zachary. Okay? And we all know that I love me some Zachary Luther Taylor, and I'm going to go to bat for him each and every time. Okay? And I love me some Fatima. But Fatima, girl, you was wrong. You lied to your man. You lied to your man, and you asked that man never to lie to you, and he said he wouldn't. After the first time when him and Karen got back together and whatnot, and you said we wasn't in a relationship at that time, and I understand that y'all wasn't in a relationship, but now y'all in a relationship, and he's been truthful with you. He always wants to talk, have conversation, but you always running. And this time, you chose not to tell your man that his brother flipped you upside down and had your whole body bashed into a car, including your head, while you were freaking pregnant over some insurance money that Connie led him to you about. Okay? And then instead of having a conversation with your man and telling him exactly what happened, you wouldn't let Angela call the police. Had you let him call the police? Jeremiah would have been in jail, probably got some time to cool down, sober up, and maybe the court system would have helped him get clean from drugs. But no, what you did was you continued to lie to Zachary, especially after asking him not to lie to you, and then telling your friends his friends not to say nothing to him, talking about when he got a record, and then he goes and beats up his brother, and everybody thinks he's dead. That man is not dead, number one. He's not freaking dead. Zac just beat the shit out of him. That's what he should have did. The man stole your damn watch. After you was knocked the fuck out, he fucking robbed you. And you wouldn't tell your man that? There's no way in June, motherfucking July, that if any man did anything to me that I would not tell my brother, my sister, my mother, my father, my cousins, even the ones that's locked up in jail in case they got people outside on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm kidding, but I'm just saying. There's no way. And you are pregnant? And this man flipped you and you could have lost the baby? Think of the trauma that Zachary would have gone through if he lost his baby after losing his mama, Fatima. Come on, man. And then you want to lie to your man and then continue to lie to him? I don't understand that. But I just wanted to give my little 2 cents about this, and I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Alkinda Entertainment for his commentary on Zatima and them. He does each episode. I was thinking about doing each episode, but I think what I'm going to probably do is something like a devil's advocate in these scenes and stuff like this. I might do an episode here and there. Excuse me, I bit my lip. Episode here and there. But the bottom line is I do not appreciate Zac being treated like street booty. If you're supposed to be climbing the ladder and becoming successful and so forth and so on, why do we keep throwing him back in the motherfucking pen? I need y'all to explain to me, Tyler, like I'm too, okay? I need you to explain to me, like I'm too, why is it that Zac keeps getting the bum end of the stick? Is it because he's the breakout star, sisters? Inquiring minds want to know, okay? And that's all I have to say about that. Lo-Ryders, please get down in these comments. Let me know what you think about this. I know this is different content for you guys, but I am trying to branch out from Love and Marriage Huntsville as well. I'm still going to continue to do Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I do love Sistas. I've watched every season of them, and I love Zatima, and we're on season 3 of Zatima, so I'm going to continue to follow these shows. So I figure I might as well talk about them because Zachary Luther Taylor is my boo, okay? And in real life, Devale Ellis is my boo. And his wife, Kadeen Ellis, is my boo. And his 4 boys is my boos. Okay? The whole family is my boos. Okay? So y'all better get it together with Devale Ellis. And thank God for Rodeo coming back. Hey, Preston! Yes, thank you for bringing Rodeo back into the team as opposed to putting him back on Sisters, because y'all had him looking like a clown. And we knew from the beginning the man was rich because he said he was rich. Okay? So I don't understand the people that said, well, they didn't know that Preston had that kind of money. Why do you think the brothers went to the airport to threaten Danny because she was black and they didn't want her with his brother because stealing his money? Okay, we already went through that. I don't know how nobody knows that Preston is rich. He's been wealthy. Okay? That's all I got to say. Lo-Ryders, thank you so much for listening to my little rants. I hope to see you in the next video. And you know I love you guys immensely. Wakanda forever. Mwah. Peace.